Steve Jobs.
Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful. That's what matters to me. You have to be burning with an idea, or a problem, or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you'll never stick it out. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And, like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end because once you get there, you can move mountains. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Death is the destination we all share, no one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be because death is very likely the single best invention of life. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Because this is our life. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. My job is not to be easy on people. My job is to take these great people we have and to push them and make them even better. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly, and get on with improving your other innovations. What a computer is to me is the most remarkable tool that we have ever come up with. It's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds. For most of my life, I've felt that there must be more to our existence than meets the eye. This is who I am, and you can't expect me to be someone I'm not. Pixar is seen by a lot of folks as an overnight success, but if you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. If you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. But if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. Follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. If you want to live your life in a creative way, as an artist, you have to not look back too much. You have to be willing to take whatever you've done and whoever you were and throw them away. Do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugared water, or do you want a chance to change the world? Innovation is not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying no to all but the most crucial features. If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll be right. Every morning I looked in the mirror and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I do today? If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll be right. Every morning I looked in the mirror and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I do today? I'm an optimist in the sense that I believe humans are noble and honorable, and some of them are really smart. I have a very optimistic view of individuals. We at Apple had forgotten who we were. One way to remember who you are is to remember who your heroes are. If I were running Apple, I would milk the Macintosh for all it's worth, and get busy on the next great thing. The PC wars are over. Done. Microsoft won a long time ago. It doesn't make sense to hire good people and tell them what to do. We hire good people so they can tell us what to do. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Never let go of your appetite to go after new ideas, new experiences, and new adventures. You can't look at the competition and say you're going to do it better. You have to look at the competition and say you're going to do it differently. I think great artists and great engineers are similar, in that they both have a desire to express themselves. In fact, some of the best people working on the original Mac were poets and musicians on the side. It is in Apple's DNA that technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the results that make our hearts sing. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know it when you find it. The thing that bound us together at Apple was the ability to make things that were going to change the world. That was very important. I think, the design sucks. Its shape is not innovative, it's not elegant, and it doesn't feel anthropomorphic.